Good evening, you're watching To The Point. I am Preeti Chaudhary. Well, the spotlight right now is on the state of Haryana going into election and an uneasy, unlikely alliance coming together once again. Will the Aam Aadmi Party ally with the Congress, or rather the other way round? The Congress state unit not keen at all, but talks are on. Rahul Gandhi has greenlit the alliance. Will it happen? On the table right now, the Aam Aadmi Party has given 9 seats where they think that the Aam Aadmi Party has a fighting chance. On the other hand, the Congress has decided till now that not more than 3. Will there be a compromise in that, in the middle finger? Will both parties come on board? Here's more.
Battleground Haryana heats up. As the assembly elections inch closer, the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party are engaged in seat-sharing talks. There's hard bargaining from both sides, even as the Congress's Central Election Committee cleared the names of candidates for 66 out of 90 seats till Tuesday. The Congress has formed a committee to oversee the alliance talks. As per sources, the Aam Aadmi Party is demanding 10 seats. The Congress is ready to give much less. Senior party leader and Rajya Sabha MP Raghav Chadha and Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal have already held 2 rounds of talks and are likely to meet again in a day or 2.
उसके लिए आप प्रतीक्षा कीजिए, 1-2 दिन में जो कुछ भी होगा आपके सामने आ जाएगा। हम 90 पे लड़ेंगे कि 9 पे लड़ेंगे कि 10 पे लड़ेंगे कि कितनी सीटों पे लड़ेंगे, आप 1-2 दिन तक प्रतीक्षा कीजिए।
आम आदमी पार्टी के साथ कांग्रेस की कुछ बात हो रही है, अभी कुछ निश्चित नहीं हुआ है। अभी बीजेपी को हराना है, वोटों का बंटवारा नहीं होने देना है, तो निश्चित रूप से करेंगे। कल तक क्लैरिटी आपको मिल जाएगी।
The BJP, which is in power in the state for 10 years now, has played down the alliance talks between Congress and AAP.
देखिए, अगर हरियाणा में कांग्रेस आम आदमी पार्टी के साथ गठबंधन की सोचने लगी, इसका अर्थ है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी तीसरी बार जीत रही है।
The Congress and Aam Aadmi Party had seat adjustments in Delhi, Haryana and Gujarat during the Lok Sabha polls. In Haryana, they had a combined vote share of nearly 48%, which was 2 points higher than the BJP. An alliance in the state polls could help them avoid a split in the anti-BJP vote. Haryana Assembly elections are scheduled to be held on October 5. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so will this alliance happen and what's on the table? Let's cut across and what it actually means for the Bharatiya Janata Party in the state of Haryana. Joining me, Siddharth Yadav, spokesperson BJP, Akshay Marathe, national spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party, Ravinder Singh Sharon, he's a senior journalist, keeps a keen eye on developments in Haryana, Rashid Kidwai, author and political analyst. We'll also be joined, we also have Rahul Gautam, my colleague, who's getting us the latest coming in from the Congress. Rahul, the talks of an alliance were strange because both state units did not want one, especially the Congress's state unit headed by Mr. Hooda. Rahul Gandhi has greenlit the alliance. What's on the table? The Aam Aadmi Party gave a list of 9 seats to the Congress, out of which the Congress till now is saying not more than 3 seats. Do you think there could be a middle figure that could be reached?
Well, that's the possibility, which is certainly gaining credence now that things might go back to pavilion, given the fact that Deepak Babaria, who is the in charge of Haryana Congress, he has made it very clear that if things are not sorted in a day or 2, then Congress party is going to contest assembly elections solo, which essentially means that that the idea of Rahul Gandhi and Congress party to have a complete India alliance competing against BJP in Haryana would not be turning into reality. See, we have to understand that there's a lot of resistance also, which is coming in from from the state units of both party. In fact, Mr. Bhupendra Singh Hooda, Kumari Shelja, all these leaders have put it on record that Congress party is fully competent to take on BJP when it comes to Haryana. Similarly, leaders like Sushil Gupta of Aam Aadmi Party are also making similar claims. So clearly, there's a lot of resistance which is coming in from state units. However, the central leadership of both the parties, are exploring possibility of having an alliance. But sources in Congress party are telling to us that Congress is willing to share political space in Haryana, provided Aam Aadmi Party asks for reasonable seats. And we are learning from our sources that the number would not be more than 3 or 4 seats. So clearly, Congress party is now putting ball into the court of
Okay.
Aam Aadmi Party. Whether they want to take this offer or not, because otherwise in a day or two, Congress has made it very clear that they're going to contest all 90 seats on their own.
All right, so 3 or 4 seats is the best bet that the Congress is offering. Appreciate you joining us, Rahul, with that update. Let's take it to our guests right now. Rashid Kidwai, the big question here is also, why would the Congress want to ally with the Aam Aadmi Party? They're coming off an election in Haryana where they've done seemingly very, very well, better than what they possibly expected. And you know, there seems to be an upswing for the Congress. It's, you know, many would suggest it's a perfect political storm. Why ally with the Aam Aadmi Party right now when you are quite sure you could go it alone?
Preeti, you have raised a very pertinent issue, but here is what Rahul Gandhi thinks. Rahul Gandhi wants to strengthen India Alliance. He wants to keep this India Alliance story alive and kicking, not only to the 24, 25, 26, until 2029. So he's been telling party people that ab sacrifice dene ka, qurbani dene ka waqt hai. See, on an average, Preeti, as you know, that 28 candidates from the Congress side on each seat. Haryana is a small state, 90 seats. So the Congress is, to my mind, is prepared to give five seats to Aam Aadmi Party. They're counting heavily on the personal rapport between Sanjay Singh and Mallikarjun Kharge, who's a Congress president, and Rahul Gandhi. So therefore, state leadership's view on opposition does not count much. It is central leadership which wants to make, concession, a sacrifice with eye on India Alliance 2029. Up to 2029. So to my mind, alliance is very much on the cards.
On the cards, and 5 seats and no more than 5. Bhupinder Hooda actually, you know, as per sources have said that not even 2 or 3. Akshay Marathe, will the Aam Aadmi Party be happy with 5 seats on the table? You wanted to go for all 90.
Preeti, first of all, let me say that Aam Aadmi Party has deep roots in Haryana. Arvind Kejriwal ji himself was born and brought up in Hisar, Haryana. We have a strong organization. We have several leaders who have, we have cultivated over the years. In fact, when the India Alliance contested in Haryana, our candidate from Kurukshetra, Mr. Sushil Gupta ji, fared extremely well and fell short by a very small margin. Otherwise, today, Aam Aadmi Party would have had 1 seat in Haryana as well. So, Aam Aadmi Party is not a bit player. It is not a small player in Haryana. It is a sizable player. And I think that is why we are discussing this alliance today to begin with. If an Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance does come together, and of course, nothing is finalized yet, there are talks going on, then it will be in a very strong position to actually defeat the BJP by a historic margin. And that's why we are even talking about it today.
But you know, Akshay Marathe, if you're in such a strong position, then why not go for all 90 seats? You know, because you have a Sangathan, like you say, everything is going for you. Why settle for 5 or 7 seats when you could go for all 90 seats? And you bring up the, question of Kurukshetra. Out of Kurukshetra seat, there are 9 Vidhan Sabhas or assembly seats. The Aam Aadmi Party lost in 5 of those 9.
Preeti, I think discussing seats on a public forum in such a crucial time is never a mature thing to do, and no spokesperson will ever agree to debate on specific issues like number of seats, because these kinds of public posturing always harms the conversations when they're going in the backstage. So let that happen. Let that process play out. Both the senior leaderships of both the parties are very serious about defeating the Bharatiya Janata Party. We are hopeful that something fruitful comes out, and if not, like I said, Aam Aadmi Party has a very strong organization in Haryana, and
okay,
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But let me first make this very pertinent point, Preeti, that the reason we are talking about this alliance is because we are in a position to win. The BJP tomorrow, let's say that the BJP was to enter alliance talks with JJP, for example, nobody will be talking about it because everybody knows BJP is going to lose the Haryana election.
But Siddharth Yadav, many would say that, the BJP says, what's the reason if the Congress is so strong and so confident to ally with the Aam Aadmi Party, that they need the Aam Aadmi Party? Many also suggest, Siddharth Yadav, the likes of JJP plus Chandrasekhar Azad, the INLD plus the BSP are actually team B and C of the BJP.
First of all, Preeti, I would like to highlight the deep roots of Aam Aadmi Party and the strong Sangathan of Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana, which my learned friend was arguing. My learned friend was saying that they have a very strong Sangathan in Haryana. I would wish to remind him of the last result that had come out in the state. Aam Aadmi Party contested on 46 seats. On 46 of 46 seats, the deposits were forfeited. Aam Aadmi Party in the entire state got less than 60,000 votes, 59,800, 0.48% vote share in Haryana. So when a Congress party, which has ruled the state, which has formed the government twice, is now considering of doing a alliance with a party which is 0.48, which is chota than Nota in Haryana, it is very well clear that what is the position of the Congress party and Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana. Congress party cannot even think of fielding 90 candidates. They are falling short of candidates. There are a lot of areas in Haryana where they do not have candidates yet which can be fielded, and that is the reason why they are looking for alliance partners and they are looking for...
Siddharth Yadav, allow me a rebuttal. You do know that the Congress on 90 seats, because it's an exercise that needs to be carried out, has got, to my knowledge, over 2,500 people who want to contest and applications from those people.
Preeti, I'm sure you must have not seen those applications, because half of those applications were made by Bhupendra Hooda himself, the rest were made by Kumari Shailja ji herself, the rest were made by Randeep Surjewala himself. Okay. There are a lot of Congress parties in Haryana. There's not one Congress party. So who's contesting from which Congress party in Haryana, which faction are they planning to contest, is a different story altogether. BJP in Haryana is the strongest party today. Okay. We are contesting on all seats. We are not...
Siddharth Yadav, factionalism as much in the Congress, pretty much the same as in, the BJP as well. We'll come down to it with Rao Indrajit Singh on one side. We'll come down to it. Give us a minute. I want to bring in Ravinder Sharon into this conversation now. Ravinder ji, ऐसा क्या हो गया कि कांग्रेस को आम आदमी पार्टी की जरूरत हो गई, क्योंकि जो लोकल यूनिट है कांग्रेस की और जो आम आदमी पार्टी की भी लोकल यूनिट है, दोनों कह रहे हैं कि हमें नहीं चाहिए ये अलायंस।
जी नमस्कार। बिल्कुल, देखिए लोकल यूनिट ने तो ये बात मना किया है, उनको अलायंस नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि जो ग्राउंड रियलिटीज हैं वो कांग्रेस के बहुत पक्ष में हैं। जिस इलाके में हम खुद गए हैं वहां पर भी देखा कि कांग्रेस के पक्ष में काफी माहौल है और बीजेपी का एंटी इनकम्बेंसी हर जगह पर दिख रहा है। लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी की जो सेंट्रल लीडरशिप है वो नहीं चाहती कि थोड़ा बहुत भी वोटों का बंटवारा हो। हालांकि आम आदमी पार्टी कहीं बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रांग हो, 5,000 6,000 वोट लेने की स्थिति में हो, ऐसी बहुत कम सीट्स हैं। लेकिन हरियाणा क्योंकि 2 लाख 2.25 लाख वोट्स की एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी होती है, उसमें कई बार ऐसा देखा गया है कि छोटे मार्जिन से भी हार जीत होती है। इस वजह से उन वोटों का बिखराव ना हो, अपोजिशन के जो वोट्स हैं उनका बिखराव ना हो, उनको संगठित रखने के लिए, उनको एकजुट रखने के लिए शायद इस अलायंस की तरफ बढ़ा जा रहा है। और एक बड़ी पिक्चर जो है वो जो लोकसभा में भी राहुल गांधी ने कहा था कि वो सबके नेता हैं विपक्ष के तौर पर, जितनी भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज हैं, चाहे वो जेल में बैठे अरविंद केजरीवाल हो या उस वक्त जो जेल में बैठे थे हेमंत सोरेन हो, तो उस बड़ी पिक्चर को शायद ड्रॉ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। और एक बात, जो उत्तर हरियाणा है जहां पर बहुत ज्यादा प्रभाव था किसान आंदोलन का, और वहीं से कुरुक्षेत्र जो सबसे ज्यादा उपजाऊ जमीन थी किसान आंदोलन के लिए, जहां से आम आदमी पार्टी ने लोकसभा का चुनाव लड़ा था, उस इलाके में बीजेपी का थोड़ा सा स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड है। उनका पहले से काफी जीटी रोड पर जो बेल्ट है उसमें बीजेपी का होल्ड रहा है, तो उसमें ज्यादा और संगठित होके वो लोग चुनाव लड़ पाए, उस लिहाज से ये अलायंस की तरफ देखा जा रहा है। और इसका नेचुरली जो उस इलाके की जो शहरी सीटें हैं जिन पर बीजेपी का थोड़ा प्रभाव है, उन पर अगर आम आदमी पार्टी 3,000 2,000 5,000 वोट लेने में सफल रहेगी तो वो बेनिफिट होगा ऑपोजिशन को और एक अच्छा नैरेटिव सेट कर पाने में वो कामयाब होंगे। फिलहाल लेकिन जो स्थिति है वो ऑपोजिशन के पक्ष में दिख रही है, क्योंकि एंटी इनकम्बेंसी काफी एक बड़ा फैक्टर है। और देखिए आज भी जो नौकरियां कई निकली हैं जिसमें पीएचडी लेवल तक के जो बच्चे हैं, उन्होंने बहुत छोटे जो पद हैं डी ग्रेड के, उनमें एप्लीकेशन डाला है। तो ढेर सारे ऐसे मुद्दे हैं जिनको आप बीजेपी जो है सुलझा नहीं पाई और उनके खिलाफ बहुत जबरदस्त यहाँ पर जमीन पर एंटी इनकम्बेंसी का माहौल दिखाई दे रहा है। तो उस वोट को भी अपने साथ कंसोलिडेट करें और एक अच्छा संदेश दे पाए पूरे प्रदेश में। मुझे लगता है ये जो है कांग्रेस पार्टी की कोशिश।
Rashid Kidwai, the fact is, if the Congress wants the Aam Aadmi Party to possibly come in as a player in the urban seats in Haryana, because the BJP is strong in urban seats and the Congress is strong in the rural belt, then why not let it fight on its own? Because then the Aam Aadmi Party could actually cut the BJP's vote then.
Preeti, I think in the internal assessment, Congress finds itself very comfortable position. There is a talk of 60, 65 seats. The Congress hopes to get out of 90, which is a very big figure. So therefore, they can afford to experiment. And this part of taking Aam Aadmi Party along is part of that strategy. Remember, in J&K also, the Congress acted as large-hearted. It accepted fewer seats than what the state unit wanted. There is going to be similar template for Maharashtra and Jharkhand. So therefore, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who commands a lot of respect, he's become like a superstar of in the opposition camp. He wants to show that he's there to make sacrifices and take everyone along. They are sure-footed about victory. Therefore,
but Rajit Kidwai, is there also a bit of a hidden agenda behind it that give the Aam Aadmi Party a few more seats than what they expect or what we should give, and keep the door open when it comes down to Delhi, because then the Congress can come and demand their pound of flesh from the Aam Aadmi Party?
You're spot on, Preeti, and that is the thing. So there is a comprehensive strategy, as I keep saying. This is all for all coming assembly elections. So the Congress is not looking at just, in Haryana. Of course, state unit is looking from that point of view, and every seat matters, as you were pointing out. But here, Congress wants to make some concessions so that it can consolidate, because you see, Delhi, victory or defeat, is going to have a huge, consequences. And both Aam Aadmi Party and Congress are slightly vulnerable when it comes to Delhi.
All right, Akshay Marathe, because you might ask for 10, you might get a figure in the middle between that. 4 or 5 is what at least our reporters are telling us. But you also then give the Congress elbow room to come in the next 5 months when Delhi goes to polls in early January and say, we allowed you in on Haryana, now we want our pound of flesh in Delhi.
Preeti, I'll answer your question, but let me quickly point out that when we were speaking of factionalism, the BJP spokesperson was talking about how there are different factions in all parties. If we play the statements of Sanjay Bhatia ji, of Anil Vij ji, of Rao Inderjeet Singh ji, of Nayab Singh Saini ji, it will appear as if we are talking of multiple parties in Haryana, not one party, the Bharatiya Janata Party. So the BJP needs to set its own house in order. And right now it is appearing like a sinking ship where a lot of people are jumping. I won't use the word rats, but coming to your question, Preeti, about Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, I think the Delhi election is quite a distance away. There is a lot of time to go before Delhi. We have been winning Delhi by, you remember, by historic margins. Last time we won by 62 out of 70 seats. So we are a very strong, dominant player in Delhi. What happens in Delhi elections, I think Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is the only competent person to decide that, and he will take a call when the time is right. But for now, we are talking about Haryana elections. We are talking about a state where we have already contested in an alliance in the past. And remember this: the last Lok Sabha election in 2019, BJP had won 10 Lok Sabha seats. And they had still struggled to form a state government without the support of JJP. This time they have won only 5 seats, so the writing is on the wall. They are going to lose by a historic margin this time, and that's because of their own doing. Their own incompetent and corrupt government has become so deeply unpopular in the state now that the field is wide open for an opposition player to come in and take their position.
Siddharth Yadav, you've been wanting to intervene. Go ahead.
Preeti, first of all, the larger-than-life picture of Rahul Gandhi that is trying to be created here, that he is the leader of the entire opposition. I don't know what happens to that image when it goes to Punjab or when it goes to Delhi. Just after the Lok Sabha polls, the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress Party, they parted ways, all alliance partners. What happened with Mamata Banerjee, we've all seen that. So now if he wants to create that image, he should first remember that there's no alliance in Bengal, there's no alliance in Punjab, there's no alliance in Delhi. And the Aam Aadmi Party clearly doesn't want them there. But that is not the cup of tea here. The point here is that Congress Party itself, they also know the condition, their situation, their Sangathan, the party which has not been able to appoint booth presidents, Jilla presidents in the state. They have no cadre, no Sangathan below a state president. It's the only party which is running with one state president, but no office bearer below that. So that party which won 31 seats in the last time, but got their deposits forfeited on 27 seats, which know that there are parts of Haryana where their Sangathan is not there, they don't have candidates, they don't have any aspirants, and the people are not willing to vote for them. And the people remember the 10 years of tyranny that were under the Hooda rule and what had happened under that. But my learned friend, the journalist, was speaking about jobs. Definitely jobs are going to be one important aspect that people are going to vote for, because the kharchi parchi sarkar of the Congress party is no more there. I come from Haryana. I come from South Haryana. I have seen the people first time getting jobs without a kharchi parchi. Nobody in Haryana could ever imagined that they can get a job without without either paying up the Congress party or having a recommendation letter from one leader of the Congress party. But now in rural villages, in homes of poor people, jobs are coming. Government jobs have been given. Largest number of government jobs have been given without any kharchi parchi, without any recommendations. Okay. The highest MSP has been given, and MSP has been given on all crops. Forget Haryana. The Congress party has not been able to do it in any state that they ruled. Even when they ruled the country, they were never able to give the highest MSP. But Bharatiya Janata Party has given that. These are going to be the core issues. Bharatiya Janata Party is the party with cadre, and they are going to form the government.
ये बहुत चुनावों के बाद एक ऐसा हरियाणा में चुनाव होगा जो इंटेंसली, अगर हम कहें, बाइपोलर होगा। तो आम आदमी पार्टी को फायदा है कि वो कांग्रेस के साथ अलाय करें। जो बाकी दो फैक्शंस हैं, जेजेपी चंद्रशेखर आजाद का फैक्शन है, आईएनएलडी बसपा का जो फैक्शन है, वो भी थोड़ा साइड पर रहेंगे इस बार। एटलीस्ट ग्राउंड रियलिटीज पे तो यही दिख रहा है।
बिल्कुल प्रीति जी, ये 2005 के बाद पहला ऐसा चुनाव है 20 वर्ष के बाद जो इतना ज्यादा बाइपोलर इलेक्शन है। 2005 में कांग्रेस पार्टी को 67 सीट्स मिली थी और 9 सीटें उस वक्त जो सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी थी आईएनएलडी, उसके हिस्से में आई थी। 12 सीटों पर बीजेपी, निर्दलीय और जो बीएसपी जैसी पार्टियां थी उन्होंने संतोष किया था। तो उसी तरह की स्थिति है इस बार। बीजेपी के खिलाफ माहौल जमीन पर दिख रहा है। और सिद्धार्थ जी ने जो कहा कि किसानों के लिए बहुत सारे काम किए हैं, लेकिन वो किसानों को समझ नहीं आ रहा कि वो कहाँ काम हुए हैं। इसलिए किसान करीब 13 महीने तक यहाँ धरना देते रहे और उसके बाद थोड़ा सा
किसानों को आ रहे हैं, कुछ पत्रकारों को नहीं आ पा रहे हैं।
नहीं, पत्रकारों को समझने की जरूरत नहीं है। पत्रकार तो एक ही वोट डालते हैं। वोट तो किसानों को ही डालना, सिद्धार्थ भाई, उनको समझाने की जरूरत है। वो उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा, पूरे देश में समझ नहीं आ रहा, इसलिए पार्टी की थोड़ी सी स्थिति कमजोर है। खैर, तो इस बिल्कुल ये बाइपोलर इलेक्शन है प्रीति जी, और इतना ज्यादा बाइपोलर है कि जो छोटी पार्टियां हैं वो 2% वोट भी अगर ले पाए या 1% वोट भी ले पाए तो कोई आश्चर्य नहीं होगा। खासतौर पर जेजेपी और चंद्रशेखर का जो गठबंधन है वो एक सीट भी जीत पाने की स्थिति में फिलहाल नहीं दिख रहा है। आईएनएलडी उनसे बेटर पोजीशन में है, कम से कम 3-4 सीट्स पर उनकी अच्छी खासी फाइट है। और आम आदमी पार्टी का अलायंस होने से कांग्रेस को फायदा तो यकीनन होगा, लेकिन ज्यादा फायदा आम आदमी पार्टी को होगा अगर उनका 1 या 2 विधायक भी हाउस में एंटर करने में कामयाब हुए तो उनके लिए विन विन सिचुएशन है। देखिए, यहाँ पर एक बात यह है कि आम आदमी पार्टी के जो प्रदेश अध्यक्ष सुशील गुप्ता हैं, उन्होंने पूरे प्रदेश में घूम घूमकर पार्टी का प्रचार किया है, संगठन बनाने की कोशिश की है, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा इंपैक्टफुल उनका टूर जो है वो नहीं रहा। थोड़े बहुत वोट जरूर जोड़ पाए वो शहरों में।
चलिए, so win-win for both the Aam Aadmi Party, more for the Aam Aadmi Party, but also win-win for the Congress. What does it mean for the BJP? It's going to be a bipolar election. I want to quickly get in. I want to put that one picture out, which also sparked a lot of speculation, because you had at one end Rahul Gandhi and you had Vinesh Fogart on one side and you had Bajrang Punia on one side. And I want to bring in Rashid Kidwai to actually give us a sense of, Rashid, how bad does the Congress want both of them to be fielded, and will both of them bite?
I think Congress is playing very heavily, as my friend Ravindra was saying, because when the going is easy, the party gets a chance to experiment a lot. And that is why they want to bring these two wrestlers. At least one of them is sure to get a ticket, so that you create a kind of atmosphere where BJP is put on the defensive. So therefore, it is very important for the Congress is playing like a, as if it's a done deal. And that is why they are doing all these things to depolarize the BJP.
But what are your sources telling us very quickly, Rashid? Is Bajrang ready to fight? Is Vinesh ready to fight? What is the indication? Why meet KC Venugopal today?
Yeah, I think when KC speaks, he speaks for and behalf of Rahul Gandhi. So I think as far as Vinesh Fogart is concerned, I think she is a certainty. There is some element of doubt surrounding Bajrang Punia, whether he'll get it or not. But at least one wrestler is going to be in the fray for sure.